everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing my spring makeup essentials. I just kind of gathered the things that make me think of spring. For summer I usually go for like really glowy, really bronzy, like goldish shades. The winter I like to go a little bit more matte with like dark eyes and a bright lip, like bright red or like a purple or something. And then when I think of spring, and same thing for the fall, kind of in the winter, and then for spring is a time where you can kind of go like totally different and do like colors on your eyes, you know, bright lips, like a more matte but still glowy look. So I am going to talk about some of the makeup products that I like to use for the spring, and if you would like to see a tutorial using some of these products, make sure to give this video a thumbs up. And so yeah, let's get started. Okay, so first thing I'm going to talk about is lip products. These are like my favorite thing to talk about. When I think of spring, I think of a bright lip, but not in the sense like you do for Christmas where it's like red usually, or like the darker colors. This is a time where you can go with those bright colors, because in the summer, to be honest, I don't really wear much besides chapstick. So in the spring you can use those really bright pink colors and totally be in season. So I have a few that I pulled that I just made me think of spring. So I'm just going to talk about a lip liner. This one is definitely still available. This is from NYX. This is in the shade Dolly Pink. It's number 839. And it's just like a baby pink, but it's really, really bright on the lips. So I love using this. I used to use it with a Maybelline lipstick I love, like not loved. I didn't like it, so I threw it out. But the color was so pretty, but I just hated the formula. So I still have the lip liner, and I can use it with other baby pink like glosses. Like the one I have on now is from NYX as well. This is in the shade Creme Brulee, so these would look really nice together. So this is just like a bright pink lip liner that would look great for spring. Next I'm going to talk about, let's stay with NYX, and I'll talk about this. I wore this in my Valentine's Day video. This is NYX Liquid Suede. It's basically their liquid lipstick, and this is in the shade 08 Pink Lust. It says Pink Lust / Passion Rose, so I'm not sure which one's the real name, but it's this like neon bright true pink color. I'll swatch it. It's like this neon pink, and I really wanted it because it was so different from anything I had. Look at that. It's like crazy neon. If you want to again see it on my lips, it's in my Valentine's Day video, but this is just like a crazy bright pink, and it really doesn't work for any other season besides spring and summer. But again, in the summer you like barely wear any makeup to begin with, so it's perfect for the spring where it's still cold but it's like bright outside. So I just really, really love this color for the spring. It's just like so different. So another like crazy bright color is, this is from ColourPop. This is their liquid lipstick as well in the shade Pacific, and it's like an orange. It's like a true orangey orange. I got this last summer, like the beginning of August, and I wanted it for my vacation, and actually didn't come in time. I got it the day I got back from vacation. But it's just this true bright orange. The ColourPop lipsticks are a little bit, they're very, very drying. So if you don't like that, then these are not for you, but I don't mind that much. And it's just, again, this is a color that's like so different. These colors look so summery and like bright, but for spring it's nicer because in the summer, again, you don't like to wear as much heavy makeup. So next I'm going to move on to another crazy bright color, and this is from JCat Beauty. This is their lipstick in the shade Love, and it's number 113, and it's like an alien purple. It looks crazy. This was like $3 at Ulta, and the formula is really nice. Look at that. It looks blue on camera, but I swear it's, there we go, it's purple. It's like a bright alien purple, so this isn't for everybody, but it's just something fun to do in the summer and in the spring, and it just like add a pop of color. I have white jeans on right now, so if I had like a white t-shirt and white jeans and sandals, and well, maybe not sandals because it's still cold here, but like little booties and this, it would look so chic and so cute. So I just love that as well. These aren't like everyday colors. These are like special occasion, like want to look a little crazy colors. And this one is probably one that most people wouldn't be too afraid. This is a red, but it's a really, really bright orangey red. I got this in an Ipsy bag. I believe I've talked about it in other videos before. This is a lip gloss from Hikari Cosmetics in the shade Salsa. I love that name. And it's a little bit of a sticky gloss, but I do love the applicator. And it's just this really, really bright red, like super glossy. It does last a long time, so that's why it's a little bit sticky, but I just really love that gloss as well. So all these colors are like so beautiful and so perfect. I find that it's easier to wear a pop color on your lips than it is on your eyes. Just me personally. So I have all these little bit of crazy colors, but they're awesome for spring, and they're definitely part of my spring essentials would be a bright lip. Okay, so speaking of brightness or bright lips, now I can move on to the bright eyes. So first thing, that's the easiest thing to wear besides like crazy colors on your lid, is liner. So most of the time I'll just wear like a brown or like a champagne color and then put a like crazy colored lip liner on. Eyeliner. So the first one is from, I also got this in an Ipsy bag. This is from iTeeny, and this is in the shade Blue Hawaiian. Let me swatch it down here, and it's this really, really pretty pigmented blue color. So it looks like that. So pretty. This would look especially beautiful if you already have blue eyes. It would just bring them out even more. So I love that. I also have one from Kiko that I really like. I just can't find it right now. But again, it's just a really pretty blue color. I have this purple color. This is from Essence, and oh no, this is like drying out. This is getting kind of old, but it still works. It's getting kind of dry, but you can see it right there. It's like this really pretty purple color. Again, something really nice that you can just wear on your waterline, and it gives you a little bit of that pop of color, but nothing crazy. And then last, for all you safe players out there, like myself most of the time, this is just a gold, but it's like a really bright gold. This is Mr. Right Now pencil from The Balm, and this is in the shade Jack. And so again, just this one's really pigmented, really pigmented. I think this is waterproof as well, like bright gold, coppery color. So these are all super nice for spring. You know, they're a great way to wear a pop of color, and they're definitely an essential for spring as well. Staying on the topic of eyes, I usually go for just neutral eyeshadow if I wear any at all, but it is fun to experiment with some pops of color in the spring. So I really have been dying for the Sweet Peach palette. I haven't got my hands on it yet. I want to wait till it's at Sephora because I'd rather get the points instead of buying it at Ulta. So I have like a little, it's not a dupe, not even close, but it's just an eyeshadow palette that I've been loving. I talked about this in my last video, and it just has really great pops of color. So this is the Urban Decay Shadow Box, and as you can see, they have like this bright orange. I actually wore this to work the other day. These are all really, really pigmented shadows. See the blue? It's like super bright. So these are all really, really nice. They have like a green and I love this because it has colors, but it also has neutrals. So we have like a purple, we have a bright blue, we have an orange, we have a green, we have a bright, like these are just like really, really pretty colors. But then you also have your neutrals, like the black, the champagne-ish color, the gold. So that's why I really, really love this palette. And it's just really great. It kind of has a little bit of everything. It has your neutrals and it has your colors. So this would be awesome for spring. Again, I'm dying for the Sweet Peach palette because that just screams spring to me as well. So hopefully I can get my hands on that soon and do a spring tutorial. But this is just a great option, great quality eyeshadows. Urban Decay, you know, is expensive, so it's good. So I really love this. Okay, next I'm going to talk about cheeks. So for cheeks, when I think of spring, I think of like pink, coral, bright, but then also like nothing, not like, you know, in winter where you have like that rosy cheek look, not like that, more like subtle, more glowy, more just sort of from within rather than glam. So these are two products that I really like to use. One's super high end and one is a drugstore option. So first I'll talk about the drugstore option. This is the Dream Bouncy Blush by Maybelline. I'm trying to get it open. Here we go. It's like got all lines in it because I use a stippling brush. This is a Dream Bouncy Blush. It's a cream blush. This is in the shade Peach Satin. I believe I've talked about this before, but this is just a really great blush. It's very subtle, very corally. I don't even have blush on today, but just very subtle. It's so smooth. It looks like that. Let me see. It doesn't really show up on my hand, but you see it on my finger. It's so subtle and it's just really pretty for spring. It just gives you that little pop of color. It's very like corally peachy. So I really love this. And then as well, if you want to go the higher end, this actually isn't even as pigmented as the Maybelline, but it is just like a super pretty like muted rose color. You can kind of see it through. This is the NARS Illuminator in Orgasm. I'm sure everyone's heard about this shade blush before, but this is like the Illuminator. So you can see it right there. And once you just rub it in, it just becomes very, very subtle. I'll put this a little bit on right now. It just becomes like very, very subtle. This is just something that's really pretty for spring as well. Very subtle, but still gives you that glow and that spring feel. So I love these two for blushes for the spring. They are definitely essentials as well. The last thing I'm going to talk about is my favorite highlighters. I'm just skipping bronzers today because I don't think, when I think of spring, I don't really think like bronzy and glowy. I think of that of summer. So these two are more, everyone knows if you know me, I love my like super highlight, like disco ball looking highlights. I love really, really intense highlights. Like from my Carly Bible palette is awesome, like even Champagne Pop, like all the Becca products. These are a little different for me. These are something different that I show on my channel. I just got this yesterday and I talked about this in my last video as well. Alright, this is the e.l.f. Illuminating Palette. I'll talk about this one first. These are just more muted highlighters that they are not super intense, not super disco ball-y, but still give you a beautiful glow for spring. So I just love the packaging on this. It's kind of hard to tell with the light. But it has like a bronze, like a yellowy white color, like a pinkish color, and then like this is more like a pink undertone. This one's more like a peachy brown undertone. So these are all really pretty. They're so soft. Look at that. So soft. I have this on my face right now. And they look like that. They're just like super, super soft. Really, really fine. I love the packaging. I just love this palette even more than I thought I would. So I've been loving this for a more muted look. And the last thing that I've spoken about before, this is my Benefit Dandelion Shy Beam. I have this under my eyes right now, and it's just a matte highlight. This is, you know, the dandelion, you think spring, so this is just more springy, and I'll show it again if you haven't seen it in my last video. This just comes in one shade. This is more expensive as well than the e.l.f. palette was $6. This was like 20 something, and it's just like a really like matte but pretty pink color, especially for under the eyes, above the eyes, under the eyebrows, for your cheekbones. These just give like a really springy feel, but still light and fresh and clean. So those were my spring makeup essentials. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and leave a comment down below of your spring makeup essentials. I'll see you in my next video. Bye!